What's up, guys? Welcome back to another episode of Behind the Facade. This is going to be a very short one, and I'll explain why. It's really kind of just a bit of a podcast update. I've been working on some numbers all afternoon, and I have my dog here with me because I'm on my own while the missus is away with the kids in Moldova. And so I brought the dog into the office with me, and I've been here for hours. It's quite late now. And as I'm talking, the dog is starting to kind of get a bit whimpery and stuff. So I'm not going to stay speaking for very long. What I thought I would do, I just wanted to get a podcast out. I've never missed one. And so you guys might just forgive me if I make this one kind of a short one. But what I wanted to do was just give you a little bit of an update. So first of all, I've been listening back to some of the podcast episodes from recently. And I don't know what you guys thought of the Saudi, the line in Saudi episode, but it's funny looking at my analytics in YouTube. It's gone off the map. Like everyone seems to be looking at that, and it was interesting when I was looking at it, going, "Wow, it's getting a huge amount of listenership." And so it just got me thinking that maybe I should be a little bit more laser focused with these episodes. When I'm doing an update, I'll give you an update. But when I'm doing an episode on a particular topic, I'm going to just get straight into the topic. I'm not going to give you the usual kind of, hey guys, what I'm up to these days and so on and so on. So it's just got me thinking a little bit. And what I've been in the process of working with another podcaster, and Carol Tallon, you probably remember, or you may remember, I interviewed Carol some time back on the podcast, and she's involved in the property and construction sector in Ireland here. And she has a regular news feature that she puts out. It's basically a website. It's called Irish Real Estate News. And she has no intention of doing any kind of video of it. She just puts it out in written form. And I kind of said to her, will we do a bit of a collaboration where I will actually read out the news and give people kind of an Irish real estate news update? And so it's something that I'm going to introduce. It's not going to be replacing the existing episode. What it's going to do is be a supplemental episode. It might actually be kind of midweek or something like that. So you might be getting 2 episodes a week. And considering it's so late and I'm working on this one episode, perhaps I'm pushing the bar a little bit too high. Another thing that I'm working on is I'm just looking at the YouTube channel, and I'm thinking of creating a couple of additional channels. One that would be for that particular news channel. So the idea here is that if you come to this podcast, you've come for a specific episode and specific content. You're not necessarily interested in the community around it and my kind of updates and stuff like that. So I'm going to make these kind of separate channels. And if you're interested in, the more off the cuff kind of conversational stuff, then there's going to be a separate channel for that. I'm going to call it Behind the Facade Shorts, and it'll be kind of short format, just updates and things like that. And a couple of other little things like that. Really, I've been working pretty hard for the last couple of weeks with my wife away. And so I'm just trying to kind of, change things up a little bit. What I do every couple of years, we're at now episode number 120. And I've been just kind of thinking, how do I make this whole process more efficient and rationalize it a little bit? And, the music at the start and things like that, you're used to sort of hearing that at the start, but I would love some feedback from you guys. Is that something that you enjoy, or does that something that you skip when you're actually listening back? When it comes to the intro, my intros and stuff like that, do you just skip through it? Or let me have some feedback if you would mind. It would be great just to get a little bit of an idea as to what kind of episodes are working for you, what kind of episodes are not. I know there's a very diverse audience. There's people listening from the US, the UK, Australia, and I see from my analytics, like there's people in Singapore and India, and I know there's a big fan in the Gambia, and so it's really just a matter of trying to figure out what are people looking for? And if you're able to help me with that, I would really appreciate it. So listen, oh, by the way, one other thing, I'm going to be starting another accelerator in September. And so if anyone is interested in joining this will be a new cohort. I'm also looking at doing a beginner version. A couple of you have already been in contact saying that you would be interested in that beginner version. There's going to be a more advanced one as well, the accelerator, and then there'll be what I call the foundation course, and that'll be for beginners. But they'll be starting mid-September. And so it would be a good time just to kind of flag to me if you're interested in joining that, and I'll put you on the list. All right, guys, look, that's 6 minutes thereabouts. I'm going to cut it off there. Sorry for such a short one, but it is the middle of August. I know people are away and things like that. And so given I have done 119 episodes of, a lot of work and effort gone into them, this little short one, I hope you don't mind. And I'll catch you again next week with some guests, bringing a guest on, and also midweek, I'll see if I can fit that Irish real estate news episode in. Take care, guys. Talk to you again.